All right, so welcome to another morning of GEER, and as you know, we tend to do at least one plenary session that's a little out of the ordinary, and this is going to be that plenary session, and we hope you all enjoy it. As General Ban Ki-moon said, he's former Secretary of the United Nations, the world now has the largest generation of young people in history. I place great hope in their power to shape our future. If you remember at GEER 2015, we introduced our first youth plenary. We had those great students do that series of things from South Plantation High Magnet School. You remember they did videos, they did a debate, they did a song and dance number. It was really pretty impressive. This year we're going another step further. We have 3 groups of students here for GEER. And each segment's going to feature presentations by and about youth. So I think that's what's going to make this really special. And all of them are working to become stewards in the environment. Some of them are more along in their careers than others, but you're going to see a big wide range, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. One thing, if I forget to say later, I want to say it right now, they're going to be here today, most of today for sure, so I want all of you to make it your special purpose today to go and talk to them, engage them, see them at lunch, see them during the break, see them in the hallway. Make sure you talk to them, tell them a little bit about what you do, and welcome them for coming here and being with us today. So part 1, Youth Making Ripples, the intersection of science and film through the eyes of our youth. This segment was organized by Dr. Lauren Toth, and another little special note about, come on up, Lauren's dad, some of you may know, Lou Toth, who really worked a long time on the Kissimmee River and was the South Florida Water Management District before his retirement. So the beat continues. Lauren's a research oceanographer with USGS in St. Petersburg, and she co-organizes this with Dr. Phil Gravinese, a postdoctoral research fellow at Mote Marine Laboratory in Sarasota. Youth Making Ripples is a nonprofit that was created in 2014 by Lauren and Phil. It is a global platform for ocean conservation, education, and discovery. And Lauren is here to tell you a little bit more about what they do, and then they'll share some special film presentations with you. Prepare to be blown away. Lauren?
Thank you, Nick. And I just wanted to thank Nick again and Beth and the whole organizing committee for inviting us here to share our program with you, and thanks to all of you for coming out to see it. As Nick mentioned, we founded Youth Making Ripples 6 years ago. It's a nonprofit organization that empowers students to share their ocean conservation messages through the platform of film. Each year, we challenge students to make share their message by submitting a film to our program. And the rules of the program are super simple. The film has to be related to the ocean. It has to be made by a K-12 student, and it has to be less than 5 minutes long. Other than that, we completely leave it up to the students to share whatever they think is the most important message with us. Over the last 6 years, we have received more than 500 films from students all across the country and from 7 additional countries around the world. Through film festivals just like this one, we've reached more than 2,000 students in that time. And one of the really amazing things is that the impacts of these films really go beyond the film festival. We've had many of these films be shown and actually change people's perceptions or even policies. One of my favorite examples is in one of our earliest years, we had a group of elementary school students who were really concerned about the harmful algal blooms that we were seeing in the Indian River Lagoon. They made a film about it, and they had the opportunity to show that film and to share their message with local county commissioners. That meeting resulted in a seasonal fertilizer ban in Brevard County. So these films can have a really, really big impact. And I could go on and on about all the amazing filmmakers that we've had over the years, but I think it's better that we actually turn it over to them to let them share their stories with you. So if you want to find out more information about the program, visit our website, shoot us an email, and you can find out a lot of information there. We have 2 groups of students who are going to be sharing films with you today. The first group has joined us all the way from Flagstaff, Arizona. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. So they are from Pine Forest Charter School and made their film in collaboration with the Azulita Project, which is another nonprofit organization. They were the winners of the 2018 competition in the elementary and middle school category. And as part of their prize for being one of our top films, every year we offer the opportunity to join us and our partners at the Anjari Foundation, and this year in collaboration with Florida International University, to go on a shark tagging expedition. And this group of students coming all the way from Arizona, obviously, that's not as easy as being a local school, so they have been fundraising endlessly for the last year and have been working really, really hard to get out here to do that shark tagging expedition. And I'm very pleased to tell you that we are going on Friday out to try to catch some sharks. So very excited about that. And we were able to convince them to come a little bit early and share their film with all of you guys. So with that, let's welcome the students up onto the stage to tell you why they made this film and share it with you.
Hi, I'm Abby. Thank you for coming and going to see our film. Plastic is really hurting our oceans, so please try to keep our oceans clean and animals healthy. One of the best ways you can do that is by using the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and rethink.
Hi, I'm Liliana. Here are a few tips to reduce plastic use. Buy reusable stainless steel or glass straws for home use. Use reusable produce bags. Bring your own reusable bags or boxes for all shopping. Use glass or metal water bottles and coffee mugs, and bring your own containers to restaurants for doggy bags.
Hi, I'm Ramsey. Please stop using single-use plastic and help save our oceans.
Hi, I'm Cedar. I thought making the film was really fun. I hope people see the importance of reducing plastic waste in our oceans and Earth. I hope this idea gets spread to the rest of the U.S. and the world.
Hi, I'm Griffin. Working on the film helped me realize I should make a conscious effort to reduce my plastic use. I'm worried about ecosystems collapsing and our part in being either helpful or harmful to the ecosystems of our planet.
Hi, I'm Wesley. I hope this film inspires generations and generations to come. People in our community have already told me that this film has changed their feelings on plastic use, and I hope to spread this idea throughout the world.
Hi everybody, I'm Paul. I'm the producer of the film. We had a little crash course in independent filmmaking with this project. The 3 main things that brought it together were inspiration, collaboration, and determination. We didn't waste any time getting the concept and the storyboard together, and went right into production. Day 2, the kids all showed up with their instruments. So it was very exciting to see them all wear many different hats, making this film a reality. It was a great collaboration. And the determination, everyone worked really hard, nonstop for a couple weeks. And it was a real pleasure, a real honor to work with all these great young artists. So thank you.
ocean! Don't eat that, that's not food.
He told you not to eat that. Are you okay?
Nah! That's the last straw. I'm gonna do something about this.
Need a hand with that?
Creatures of Earth! The toxicity levels of your ocean are reaching uninhabitable levels. The toxicity levels of your ocean are whatever. Let me just take you on my ship and I will show you. Time travel can feel a little strange. 100 years, Earthlings have been making plastic. It ends up in the ocean. By the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Recycle plastic. Reduce plastic use. And clean up your oceans.
All right. Good morning. Thanks for all coming to this morning's session. My name is Phil Gravinese. I'm a Mote Post-Doctoral Fellow in Sarasota, and I co-organize the Youth Making Ripples Film Festival with Lauren. As Lauren mentioned, Youth Making Ripples helps promote these students' conservation messages to broader audiences and help to raise awareness about threats facing our oceans. A lot of our films over the last few years, especially the winning films, are up on our website. So you can go to youthmakingripples.org to check out some of the previous winners. If your organization is interested in hosting its own film festival, feel free to reach out to us as well, because we cultivate these films in a database that we make available to educators and nonprofit organizations who might want to host their own mini film festival. So I'm pleased to introduce our second group of filmmakers. This morning they came from Fort Lauderdale, so they're a little closer than the Arizona group. The students started their own conservation club called Wild Over Wildlife in 2009, so it's 10 years old. They've been or 10 years since they've been doing this. Their goal for their club is to serve as a voice for marine species that are threatened or endangered. They collaborate with a variety of organizations, the Youth Ocean Conservation Summit, the Guy Harvey Foundation, the Coral Restoration Foundation, and they even participate in local beach cleanups. Some of the members have gone on to serve as ambassadors for the Celebration of the Sea Foundation and even serve as a youth field journalist for the Ocean Geographic with feature articles in Time Magazine's Kids Hero Edition. Then in their spare time, they make films for Youth Making Ripples over the last 4 years. I don't know how they accomplish all of that in the time that they have. It's amazing. So their documentaries that they have submitted have been on a variety of topics, many very pertinent to Florida's ecosystems. And so now I'd like to welcome the Wild Over Wildlife students to come on up to the stage to introduce their film.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Landon Petrisco, and this is our film. I'm Tritugas.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Lily Tugas. Landon and his brothers were the original founders of the Wild Over Wildlife organization, and then they let us come on board. I am a board member and the Ocean Branch director. So one of the things that we like to do is make films, but the films don't just stop on screen. Afterwards, we will carry out campaigns and keep the action going. We'll do further research, and then we'll move into the environment to get original content to put into our films. Do you want to say anything about
We have a bunch of camera gear. We have GoPros to get underwater shots, and we have a drone to get to places where we can't get like above, and we have our big camera just to get like overall shots, and we use all that to turn it into these videos, and yeah.
So some of the things that we did after the Take 10 for Turtles video was made, which I'm pretty sure that's what we're watching today. We do annual beach cleanups, we do turtle talk brunches. We had a collaboration with the artist Wylan, and we made little handouts for things that you can do to help the turtles, protect the turtles, just giving like little tips on how you can help. So thank you guys so much for this opportunity to show our film again, and thank you for the opportunity that you give us through Youth Making Ripples. So enjoy the film.
Take 10 minutes to tell your friends that sea turtles have been on Earth for over 100 million years, but now they are being threatened.
Loggerhead turtles are listed as threatened. All other species are endangered. The Kemp's Ridley is listed as critically endangered.
In some places, their beautiful shells are used to make souvenirs. Take 10 seconds to tell your friends it's illegal to buy anything made from turtles. Take 10 to explain to boaters that turtles breathe air, so they surface frequently. Tell them to be extra careful.
A boat propeller can seriously harm a turtle. U.S. shrimp boats use TEDs so the turtles don't drown in their fishing nets.
Some hatchlings get trapped at the bottom of their nests. Volunteers take 10 to help them out. They use them to educate the public before releasing them. Take time to experience a hatchling release for yourself.
Turtle sanctuaries, hospitals, and rehab centers need our support. Turtle Hospital in the Keys wishes this was their only patient. If a turtle can't survive on its own, it can live in this 100,000-gallon tidal pool.
Some places have a Head Start program for baby turtles. They let them mature in captivity. Some of the white turtles are kept for a longer period of time. Eventually, they darken up and have a better chance of survival when they are released.
In a Head Start program, the turtles are kept in tanks and moved outdoor pens before they are on their own. Here, they are fed, but also learn to get their own food. Take 10 to tell your friends to keep away from a nesting mother. If she's afraid, she won't lay her eggs. Take 10 to tell people not to use flash photography. It can confuse the turtles. Beachfront homes need to take 10 to get turtle-safe lights. Hatchlings head towards the greatest light, which should be over the ocean. This baby didn't make it and was found facing the city.
Specialists only use red lights at night so the turtles aren't confused.
Take 10 to clean up the beach and make it easy as possible for turtles. Trash can kill them. Plastic looks like food. Fishing line and rope can entangle them. Turtles have a long and exhausting journey ahead. Don't create extra obstacles for them. Take 10 to fill in holes in the sand so turtles don't fall into them. Smooth out your sandcastle so they have an easy time reaching the water. By taking 10 for turtles, we could save them. Our generation wants to enjoy turtles in their natural habitat. Let's all take 10 for turtles, so this isn't the only thing left of them in the ocean.
If we don't take 10, you might have to say goodbye to them. Forever.
All right, now